Friends, today's video is regarding the fear path of fear. How fear comes, why we are scared. Actually, the fearlessness is the divine wealth. Why? Because if we are fearless, we can do anything. We are having the first class divine wealth. But what is fear? Why fear happens? Though fear is a good survival mechanism, on sensing a real threat, we are able to save ourselves. But what threat can be? Threat can be for change, fear of change, fear of loneliness, fear of failure, fear of rejection, uncertainty, fear of something said that may happen, fear that we may get hurt, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of uncertainty, fear that something sad may happen, fear that we can get hurt. All this fear could be there. Also, we can have fear that we may be judged inadequately. There may be fear of loss of freedom. We know all these fears are there. And so fear is a good survival mechanism. We can save ourselves from all these fears. But whether the fear is real or real threat, or we are only perceiving the threat. If we are perceiving the threat, we may try to fight or we may choose flight. Fight. Now, what happens? When we perceive the threat, the amygdala hijacks the information from the thalamus and send it to hypothalamus and hippocampus. What hippocampus does? Memories of distressing, scary experiences come to cerebrum for processing, and we become anxious and distressed thoughts starts coming in the mind. And what the amygdala does? Amygdala send this signal to hypothalamus, and this releases CRH hormone to pituitary gland, and pituitary gland further releases ACTH, which activate the adrenal gland. So adrenal gland, its medulla portion starts releasing epinephrine, and its inner portion that starts releasing norepinephrine, while the cortex portion that starts releasing glucocorticoid or cortisol. So what happens? What this epinephrine does? Epinephrine activate the beta receptor, while norepinephrine alpha receptor. So this constrict the blood vessels, while the beta receptors activate the hearts and lungs. So hearts start beating fast, and lungs also start giving fast breathing. What is the net result? Net result is that saliva slows down in the mouth. So we feel start dry mouth when we are having fear. Our pupils in the eyes enlarge so that our vision improves and we can see the real threat. Blood to muscles increases. There is a increase in the flow of blood to the muscles so that we can fight and flee. So in this process, the muscles become tense. We need energy. So this blood sugar is increased in the liver. And also digestion slows down so that we can save the energy. Our breathing rises to oxygenate and we start breathing fast. Also, our body needs heat because energy is required for the fight or flight from threat. Then we start sweating because of heat. So it means sweating is done to cool the body because blood vessel constrict. Even whatever blood is flowing towards the skin side, that blood also comes to the muscles. So our skin become pale. Our immunity reduces. This immunity system goes down so that we can save the energy. There will be a relaxation in bladder so that whatever weight is there in the bladder, that is released. So we start urinating. See, these are the symptoms when we have fear. Fear. So far, we have studied the fear path. In continuation with that, you can see because of fear, what other problems become. Because of fear, we can get stress, we may have worry, and we may become angry. If challenge is big, we will have stress. Stress is must. We have to stress ourselves to get what we want, to compete in the test. So whenever challenge comes, we have to prepare ourselves. Similarly, we need not to be worried so that we are not in the problem. What is the worry? Worry is the negative inner chatter going on in our mind that we have to avoid because unnecessarily we are wasting our energy. If we are worrying, we may become jealous also. Because of worry, the stress may be converted into inflammation. So, what we should do? We should stop worrying. Because if we worry, anxiety will come. Anxiety comes because of hyperarousal to threat. And that may overactivate our sympathetic nerves. And we may have to face so many health problems. And one day will come when the problem of anxiety may be converted to the panic attack. There will be trigger point, and we may be triggered with the small things, and we get panic attack. So it means problem of phobia will come, and we will be triggered to get panic attack. Similarly, if you are angry, what will happen? We will lose our memory. Our heart rate increases. Our skin temperature increases. So this creates the problem. So if somebody who has challenged, he is weak, he is not following our instructions, we may become angry. So we should avoid it. So, and also we should avoid the inflammation. Because if depression comes because of inflammation, then what will happen? Our heart rate will go down. Our skin temperature will go down because we will be having low serotonin. If serotonin is low, we will feel pain in our neck and chest. We will be having trembling legs. We will feel less limb activities. We may feel disease of heart, liver, kidneys, spleen, stomach, because we are having less energy and low serotonin. Serotonin comes when we calm down. Normally serotonin increase if we are early riser. We should get up from the bed before sunrise because 10% serotonin is produced at that time in our brain. So 90% serotonin is produced in our guts if we are having proper digestion system. But how we should do all these things? It means neither we should become angry, nor we should become jealous with anybody. And to cope up with the stress, we should pre-plan the things. We should prepare ourselves. We should develop confidence. The more we are prepared, less we are stressed. We should try to achieve only those things for which we are capable. We should not try to achieve things for which we have not done the proper planning. And whatever capability we do not have, we should not try to strive for that. Rather prepare first, then strive for that effort. Otherwise, there will be depression. Next, in order to develop confidence, we have to increase our concentration. And for concentration, meditation is required. The simplest meditation process is mindful walking. Do morning walk, have concentration on your breath or on the nature. Enjoy the nature. Try to concentrate on God or whatever you feel to be respectable, whatever your belief system is there. Try to concentrate there so that your power to concentrate increases. Then only you can achieve your goal. So friends, we should try to be fearless in order to lead a happy life. Thank you. If liked this video, please like and subscribe it.